Here we have Snowmass Lake, and it looks like the rain just finally stopped, but the skies are still looking pretty ugly. And we're making our way up to Trailrider Pass now, hoping to get over that today and camp somewhere on the other side. Is that a bear? Oh, it's Eric blowing his nose. It's a wild boar. Here he comes. Here's that wild boar. Okay, we got a little bit of sun that came out, and so we made a brief stop, took off our rain jackets. Although I still feel some rain though. Okay, I gotta put this GoPro away here. Okay, so what do you think?
Is this even a pass?
That looks like one kind of.
Right. Go that way, right?
Huh?
Which way is it?
You want to check the map? I mean,
Look, it's a rock made up of the
or it's that way, but I doubt it, because we're trying to go over there somewhere. And it does kind of look like a trail here, so looks pretty sketchy.
Hold on.
I don't mind doing it. I just want to make sure we're not doing it for nothing. You know? This way, right?
Hey man, it looks that way, right?
Let's give it a try. Let's see how far we get. I mean, it's not like we're just climbing over rocks randomly. This does seem to be a trail. Watching to see if I fall. Don't want to miss that. All right. Kind of reminds me of Mount Washington a little bit. With a better view a little bit, I think. Not every rock is a safe place to put your foot. Ow. And since it rained this morning, these rocks are a little bit wet. What? How can there be poop here? What kind of poop was that? Is that horse poop? Goat? It's got to be goat, right? Mountain goat? I'm guessing. Those suckers are sure-footed, man, unlike me. What are those guys doing? So, you know, to be honest with you, it looks pretty bad, but it never felt that sketchy. I mean, there's a nice clear trail through the rocks. It's pretty easy to lose your sense of I don't know, orientation. I mean, it's the scenery is kind of dizzying. So if you just look down at your feet, then there's no problem. You start looking around at the scenery, then you're in trouble. So, all right, let's see where this goes the rest of the way. It's a pretty short section anyway, I think. Well, this is not cool. So the ground is very muddy, and that's a pretty nasty slide all the way down if you slip on this mud right here. So, but just hang on to the rocks and it's no big deal. And I'm seeing other footprints here in the mud, so I know I'm not the only idiot up here today. Oh, so it goes up there. Okay. That should be no problem. Excuse me for being out of breath, but we are still climbing up this trail along Snowmass Lake. Just got through a little rock scramble there, and there's Eric and Cindy at the bottom on their way up. And some snow-covered mountains in the background, which is pretty awesome. And we're going up there. Still a long way to go. We're at 11,300 feet right now. Trying to get over Trailrider Pass today. It's about, the temperature keeps dropping the higher we go, and the fact that there's a storm and it's rainy just makes it worse. It's like in the mid-50s. And once again, I can feel the rain picking up. I may have to put my rain jacket back on. Definitely got to put the camera away. So I'm on some kind of false summit here, some kind of plateau, whatever. And it looks like there's this really weird looking sinkhole here. Okay. And then we're coming up over a hill here. Alright, so here we are. Here we are approaching Trailwater Pass. Getting our first real look at it somewhere up here. I believe it's over there somewhere. Oh, I guess we can't see it from here. Okay, well, there is Trailrider Pass right there. So that's what we're doing. Going all the way up there. Still making our way up to Trailrider Pass. Yep, you do a lot of climbing when you're hiking the Fort Pass Loop. A lot of heavy breathing. A lot of stopping to catch your breath. Here. Can I do it this way? Yeah. You go a little bit, then you have to stop to catch your breath. And then you go a little bit further, and you have to stop again to catch your breath. And eventually, before you know it, you make it up to the top. But this is what most of the hike is like. Up, 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 non-stop. With amazing views. But you know what? I always have to like loosen my whatever I'm wearing. Either it's the sternum strap on the backpack or any zippers on any jackets. I just feel like any kind of thing that's tight around my chest, I just feel like it's strangling me. Probably isn't, but it's like I need to get a full, deep breath just to get any oxygen. But you make a push, you get out of breath, and then you stop for a couple minutes, and you catch your breath and you feel fine again, and you keep on going. And there's always a good excuse to stop and turn around. Look at an amazing view while you catch your breath. But it's a lot of work. We are currently at about 12,600 feet. At least that's what my watch tells me. You know what? No, I misquoted. We are currently at 12,253 feet. And still going up. Oh, and the air is pretty thin up here, I think, but you know, it's not really that bad. All it means is that you take more deeper breaths and more breaks. But if you stop and wait a couple of minutes, then you feel fine again. It's only when you're making a push uphill that you feel like you're gonna die. But this is how it is when you're hiking up stuff like this. And look up there. Oh, here we go. And I've had my little break now. Caught just enough of a breath that I can push on for another 10 seconds maybe, I don't know. But it's getting very encouraging right now because I'm getting very close to the top. It looks like there's a shortcut if you want to go up the steep route, but I don't know, is that the easy way or the hard way? I'm just going to go the normal path. No shortcuts. No excuses. Right, so nice view. Okay, but that's the trail I just came up. If you can see that. And then there's a switchback, and then they make me go up there. Now, fine if that's the trail, but if you look up here, doesn't look like it's that far. I almost feel like I could just walk straight up that thing. I mean, it would be tough, but I feel like I could be up there pretty quickly if that's the pass. If that's the pass, why the heck do they make me walk all the way over there? I feel like if this was New Hampshire, the trail would go straight up. There wouldn't be any switchbacks like that. But in New Hampshire, you're not at 12,000 feet, so I'll probably, maybe it's not good. I don't know. What am I saying? I just want to get up that thing. I feel like I could do it. I think I could do it. 12,000 feet or whatever. Rather than have to add on these extra miles of going across and back and across and back just to go up a few hundred feet each time. Come on, man. Let's get this shit done. That's how I feel. And we're hiking. The views just get more and more insane the higher you go. And of course, yes, here we are at a switchback, just what I thought. And now we're heading back in the other direction. Only now a little bit higher than we were before. But, whatever. I'm doing the trail as they made it. Not taking no shortcuts. And now we have a random patch of shrubbery to walk through. Okay, that was fun. Getting to the top. So the weather's not looking so good, but that's the kind of day it's been. We've kind of gotten used to it. Oh look, there's Cindy right down there. Look. Eric and Cindy right there. And I am about to reach what I believe is the actual top of Trail Rider Pass. Only a little bit more to go. I feel like I'm at the top of the world right now. And let's see what's on the other side, shall we? Okay. Oh man. Hey, look at that. Whoa. Nice. Nice. Like another planet. It's amazing. With those clouds and everything. It is pretty amazing. Pretty windy too. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I'm gonna hang out on this side and wait for those guys. This view over here ain't too shabby either. So, but I'm going to stay over here out of the wind and the cold while I wait for those guys to show up. Alright, got another pass done, pass number 2. All downhill from here.
Take a picture.
Made yesterday, what was that?
Huh? Buckskin Pass yesterday.
Buckskin Pass.
Yeah, I can't.
My ass.
I'm having trouble enunciating because my face is cold and I can't get the words out.
Today, Trail Rider Pass.
Yep.
Hard, but I managed.
Well, let's take a look at the other side, shall we? It's probably all foggy at the moment, but yeah, the clouds come and go. Now that is a lot of trees over there. Still making our way down from Trail Rider Pass. Somebody told us there would be a waterfall and some campsites nearby, so that's what we're looking for. And also checking out the views as we go. The scenery is it's so massive and so far off in the distance that it doesn't feel real. It feels like it just feels like wallpaper. You can't even get a sense of how big or how far it is. And look over here. Got some snow up there, got some red mountains over here. Well, I feel like the rain has finally stopped for good. So, yeah, I have ditched a few layers. Got rid of my raincoat, put it in my pack. And we're making our way down. There's Eric over there and Cindy. So, this was the scenery. Assuming you can see that. And now here we are. Scenery is changing once again. Looks like we're coming into a forest of aspens. I'm guessing they must be. For some reason it feels good to be back in the woods again. Look at these trees. And of course we've got some graffiti on the trees. Thanks a lot, people. Oh, whatever. Still going down and down and down. I hear rushing water off in the distance. Could be a waterfall. Could be just rapids. So nice to see the sun again. Got some clouds over there. So up there is where I just came down from. Pretty steep descent, pretty muddy, very easy to slip, really painful on the knees. And now we're getting into this sort of dark, damp forest here. I love this kind of stuff. Okay, that rock was not secure. Oh man. Some of these trees, I don't know. The sky looks pretty dry and pretty dead. I mean, I don't think this is really a campsite here. It looks like kind of a clearing. I don't know as I would want to actually camp here though. I think it's a mirage campsite. Yeah. I don't think it's a real campsite. All right, pressing on. Oh, you made it.
Yep.
Right turn. Miracle campsite, just when you need one. I just hope there's a good hammock spot here. What do you guys think?
Yes. Of course, I think it's the best one.
I'm sure I'll find something here for a hammock. Trees are pretty big though. What's over here? More campsites? Yes, it looks like there's more because I think I see a tent in there.